Right then, hello and welcome back to TNN Motorsports Hardcore TR. What does the TR stand for? Terrifying Reapers. Yes, indeed. Right, so we completed the first season in Championship mode, which was of course the 4x4 Amateur Division, and now we have the 4x4 Pro. And again, we have 3 cars, I think, to choose from, similar to Max Power and nothing else. So we're just going to go for the Outsider, because I do like this machine. And yeah, we'll get the first of 10 races this time underway, Texas Track 2. So this one should be fairly straightforward. These championships, not usually difficult, even if you don't finish very well in a couple of races. As long as you get the most points, it should be absolutely fine. So, and here we go. And underway. So I believe these are 3 laps as well instead of the usual 2. One car has decided to go over the scenery. No, it's still 2 laps, so that's fine. And get out of the way, please. Bloody stupid physics of this game, seriously. Come on, get out of the way. Move. I squeeze past the... what was that? That was the Cruiser, PT Cruiser looking machine. Yeah, I made a mistake last time when I raced on this, or raced with this vehicle. I said it was like the Ford Rancho, but it's not. It's the Ford Ranger I was thinking of. So, yeah, I do like the old style machine. It does look fairly... Oh, it's looking a bit knackered at the front. And notice as well that was... suboptimal Prime that we just went past as well, but he seems to be going very slow, so I don't know why. As long as it's not the dreaded monster truck we're up against, I'm alright with this. Bloody music is terrible. This is the music, of course, from the intro, and it's just... ugh. We'll go across a shortcut. Thankfully, it's all been blocked off, so we ain't going to go into the water. Doesn't matter if we do anyway. Yeah, it was a lot more difficult to navigate that section on Max Power Racing because they didn't have the barriers there to guide you to where the track entry was. So it was more of a guessing game, but this time, not a problem. So we should be coming up to the end of the first lap shortly. There we go. And how far are we ahead by? 0.4 of a mile. Okay, so almost half a mile. There we go, half a mile. That's cool. Suboptimal Prime is not very optimal. So luckily after this there's only 2 more episodes and then this game and series will be finished finally. And then all I have to do is just re-record everything again for the second channel, as I usually do. For those who are not savvy, I do have a second channel. It's not very big. It's only got like 38 subs or something like that. But it's called Dan's Drive-Thru, and it's literally all the games that I've already played on this channel. I've done a full playthrough or a long play or whatever you want to call it, without any commentary. And it's just pure game sound, so it's just there for background noise, really. So yeah, not a lot of videos on there either at the moment. I think it's like 10 or between 10 and 12 video. I can't honestly remember how many I've uploaded on there, but it is quite time consuming when you're having to sit down for like 3 or 4 hours at a time to re-record something all over again. And imagine my frustration at re-recording monster trucks or loading screen simulator. That was just bloody terrible. And 4x4 or hardcore 4x4, that one was worse. But there we go, winner for race number 1. And let's see if we can get a decent thumbnail this time for this replay. Wonder if that'll happen. Yeah, that was very decent. How come I'm the only one with my headlights on? Oh, So the track was completely missing there for a second. Alright, that's fine. No worries, I can find a thumbnail out of that somewhere. Cool. Hurry up and load. There we go. Oh, we got to put our name in again. Nice. So we get the 10 points. Bulldog, Indigo, Night Sky, Giaccio, and Monsoon. 9 races remaining. And we'll get on then with... oh, I forgot what this one was. I didn't even check. Arizona... I'm going to assume it's track 3, so it's going to be nighttime. Am I going to be correct? Am I correct? Yes, I'm correct, because this game is very predictable. So this was Africa Stage 3 in Max Power Racing. And once again, they're starting us in pole position. Suboptimal Prime is directly behind. Still annoying that you can't change your headlights to full beam, so I can't see further down the track, but again, this game is a lot brighter, I find. The headlights do work a little bit better. So it is a lot brighter. Plus you have, yeah, you don't have to worry about killing your driver by going into the water. Come on, bloody accelerate. That is another thing that happens on this game. Now, if someone is pushing you from behind, you cannot accelerate for some unbeknown reason. The car refuses to pick up any speed until the bloke behind slams on his brakes and lets you get a little bit ahead. So yeah, it's very strange. But then most of the games that Technics did release were like that, including Total Driving, Max Power Racing, of course. What else? Le Mans 24 Hours has it as well, including the floaty physics. But I think of all the games, Le Mans 24 Hours was the most solid of the lot of them. Oh, come on, get off the wall. Which I will be doing a series on as well. I have the PC version and the PlayStation version, so as always I'll be doing a series on both. Just so you can see the differences and comparisons between PlayStation and PC. Of course, PC going to be better. And have a lot more modes available, I'm assuming. I don't know, I've not played the PC version yet. I bought it on eBay. Crikey, about a year ago now. Around about the same time I started the Sports Car GT series on the PC. But yeah, I haven't played the PC version, only the PlayStation. And into the drink we go again, that's fine. I think Prime is behind us. Ooh, and flying we go again. Right. Reset the vehicle. Oh no, Prime's not behind us. It's a PT Cruiser looking thing. Again, he's pushing us so I can't accelerate that quickly. Now, I do continuously get these questions, but a lot of people still ask, where do I get these PC games, or where do I download them? Answer to that is, I don't. PC games that are on the channel, unless stated otherwise, are bought. They're physical copies. This one is on Steam, so you can buy it yourself, so it is a downloaded copy, but games like Tucker Race Driver 3, 2 and 1, I've been asked recently, oh, where do you get to play these games on your PC? I bought them on eBay because they're really cheap, so have a look on eBay, do a search, and you'll find a couple of cheap copies at a bargain price. And they're very easy to set up. They work on pretty much all the systems. The only thing that you need to be aware of is that when you install the game from the disc is... oh, no you don't. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to lose this race. I'm going to be second. What a little git. Yeah, with the Tucker Race Driver series in particular, you need to add the what was it? The no CD patch before you even start playing the game, because it has Star Force CD protection, which all Codemasters games had back in the day. So that bypasses that, so you can then just play the game without the CD. Not only that, it preserves your CDs as well, which is good. Okay, Northern California, track 2 is race number 3. So this should be fun. But yeah, I do like PC games when you do find the no CD crack for them or the no CD patch, because I do like to keep my discs in pristine condition. And that's something I'm really proud of with my old PlayStation 1 collection. All the discs are in perfect condition. There's no scratches, no marks, no nothing. I was always very, very careful with keeping my discs intact. And he's just going to go into the wall. Fantastic. So yeah, to answer that age-old question, where do you download your games? I buy them off eBay. They're physical copies. Again, unless stated otherwise. There's a Q&A on the About tab on the channel. So you can have a gander at that. Right. I am 0.1 or 0.2 of a mile ahead. So that is very nice. And I noticed we were still leading the championship by a good 4 points, 16 to 12. And hopefully we should elongate that by a victory in this race. Again, I'm not too concerned if I don't win all the races, as long as I'm leading the championship come the end. Through the little puddle. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was trying to turn there, but the car wouldn't cooperate. You don't really need to brake for these tracks either. Just let off the throttle and steer the car, and it scrubs off so much speed anyway. I don't really have to worry about braking. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Come on. Oh, and there's the floaty physics again. Ooh, that's dented pretty much every panel on the car, including the roof. In fact, the roof is so dented now, it's actually bleeding through to the track surface. Not very clever, but oh well. This track always reminds me of the jungle circuit on Rallycross. Oh, for God. Okay, I can go through mountains or go over mountains, but a little shrub and my 4x4 off-road vehicle cannot bypass some shrubs. Oh, my word. The collision detection and the collision boxes and... yeah, a lot to be desired. But don't you just hate it when you're walking through a forest and you try and walk through a little shrubbery and you just get caught in this invisible wall? I know, it plays havoc with your ankles, I'll tell you that much. Right, race 3 complete and another victory. And we should increase our lead by about 8 points now if the same bloke was in second. Let's have a gander, shall we? And 26 to... oh my word, 26 to 13. I got a 13-point lead already. 7 races to go. I believe this championship is going to be quite easy. So Florida Stage 3, or Track 3. And again, rinse and repeat. This one should be, again, a very easy race. And this was, of course, Indonesia in max power. And it looks like the... don't know what that was. It looked like a Chevy Silverado. I was trying to get at the inside. But they're a bit dumb, the AI, so you just push them into the wall. That is one thing I will say, is that this game is 10,000 times easier than Max Power Racing was. I mean, because by rights, I mean, you had the first couple of races with Suboptimal Prime in that weird souped-up looking truck with the stove exhaust pipes. And that's the fastest car in the class. But I'm in one of the slower ones, so I was still pulling away massively. Yet in Max Power Racing, it was incredibly difficult to keep up with the front of the pack. You really had to fight. But I'll probably eat my words saying that. Go on to the higher class events. The pro class, and yeah, I probably will be struggling. But unlike arcade mode, I don't have to win all the races just to progress to the next championship, which is always a plus. And again, the music is still a lot louder than the cars are. New lap record. So we're going to have to input our name again. And we're already half a mile ahead of second place. So we can just go hell for leather. Don't have to worry about the walls, just bash into them. Slows you down enough, and you don't go flying, thankfully. And through the lag village, of course. Now, I was looking at some footage, you know, I was a bit curious to see if the original hardware for this game, the original PlayStation game, had issues with lag as well. And, colour me surprised, it did. I mean, the lag that you get in this game, you had the exact same lag in the PlayStation version. It was very strange, because you don't get any lag at all in Max Power or C3 Racing. So, it was very unusual to see that, you know, type of issue with the game. But oh well, proves that they just didn't do it correctly, you know. They must have messed a few things up and caused an absolute crap ton of lag, but there you go. Okay, so another victory, and we have to input our name again, which is a bit boring. But yeah, 36 to 19, so increasing our lead, 6 races to go, and we are now in Louisiana Track 2. Or this was Rome, of course. So again, this one should be another cakewalk. And off we go. I still never understood why that in championship mode you only get given a certain number of cars, but you cannot unlock any others as you progress through the championship. I think you only get them when you complete the championship in its entirety, but then it's pointless. You wouldn't want to go through the championship again just because you've unlocked cars that you've already driven in arcade mode. It doesn't make any sense. They should, you know, if you unlock the cars during arcade mode, you should have the cars that you've already unlocked in championship mode. That's my logic anyway, but it doesn't seem to work like that on this game for some weird ass reason. Go. Oh yes, you got the flashes of lightning as well, and the GIF images of the spirit glass and the bar logos and this, that, and the other. And this section here, which again annoys me because you've got a power station there, but you should have like something. I don't know, where they've taken away the Roman Colosseum. They should have had something there. Anything. There's that lag spike again. Alright, who's behind me? It looks like the Silverado. Oh, he's trying. If you want to get past, you're going to have to try a little bit harder than that, matey. Cracked my rear window from doing absolutely nothing. And we should be coming up to the end of the first lap. There we go. And the lightning flashes, the thunder rumbles, and the music is still terrible. Oh. Come on, get a move on. It's strange why they added all those red lamps when the lights themselves show up as white. Don't get that. Very peculiar. Well, pulling out little lead, 0.2 of a mile. Oh, these bloody walls. You don't see them until they're right up on you. Because of the fog of war, the darkness of shrouded darkness or whatever it is in front. Oh, he should be coming up to the end shortly. That'll be another race victory. Where is he? He's nowhere to be seen, so that's cool. And there's that lag spike again. And we should be coming up to the end very shortly. There's that dweeb in second again. But he can naff off. Victory is mine for race... What are we on now? Is this race 5? I've lost count already. I think it's race 5. 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah, I think it was race 5 because we have 5 races to go. So it should be 4 races to go now. As we input our name for the 10 millionth time. And look at that. 46, 25, 19, 16, 13, and 11. And no, we still have 5 races to go, so that was race 5. And we are now in Texas, track 3. So going back to Texas. And this is another night stage, isn't it? If I remember. Yep. Of course it is. And away we go. The acceleration on that bloody pickup thing is immense. But his handling is a lot to be desired because he's just crashed out. Oh. The car getting very squirrely. And there was another thing as well, they put a left-handed arrow there, but you have to go right first to go left. Don't make no sense. In the slightest. I don't know why they put a chicane marker there as well, because, I mean, you just drive through the middle, it's not an actual chicane. I think they just needed something to fill the void. Maybe the bloke who was putting on the corner markers was getting paid by the marker, so he's just plonking them down left, right, and centre. Who knows? Oh, and off we go into the unknown. I'll just position myself back on the track. Where does this track go? Ah, there we go. I cannot really tell where I'm going. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? I'm in 4th. Now that one did catch me off guard. I didn't know where the hell I was going there. Right, you can get lost. And I will spin, of course. Alright, he's just spun him out as well. Right, please get out of the way. Final lap. Leader is not that far ahead either, only 0.2. And again, there is absolutely zero concern if I don't win the race. We got enough of a massive points advantage to let slip a couple of victories. Although more victories is always welcome. Ah, it's suboptimal prime that is leading. It's nice that he actually shows his face again once in a while. I'll get back here. And you can sod off. Simple as that. Hopefully I won't make the same mistake and go on the sand pathway this time. I'll just go on regular roadway. Like so. Car wobbling around all over the place. Really doesn't help. Oh, and suboptimal prime is leading. Oh, tried to get him. Nope, that's not going to work. Well, we have lost our second race, but it's alright, we're still second. Suboptimal prime gets the victory. And there we go. So 4 races remaining. And what is our lead going to be now? He hasn't come in any of the races pretty much up to this point. Yeah, Night Sky. So he's only got 28 to my 52. Yeah, nowhere near it at all. Arizona track number 2 is next. And of course, this is back to the African stages. So it's going to be Africa Stage 2, which is going to be Sunset. Not so much Sunset on this one. Suboptimal prime, it needs to immediately get out of the vicinity of my vehicle. Or not. Alright, we've got the PT Cruiser back again. Oh no, that's not the Cruiser, that is the other weird looking thing. Come on, get lost, go into the water or something, please. Or I will just go into the water, you know. And they're all crashing. Well done. That's what I like to see. Even they don't know how to bloody drive. You know you've got problems with a game if the AI get confused going through a tunnel. But then that makes my job a lot easier. We're already 0.4 of a kilometer, or sorry, 0.4 of a mile ahead. Keep saying kilometer. Just habit from max power. Even though I haven't played that game in a long time, so... Force of habit and muscle memory and all that guff. Now there's one thing I will commend this game in comparison to Max Power, is that the cars don't tend to float as much when you go over a jump. They tend to stick a lot more readily to the circuit. Not all the time, granted, but if you do go over a bump, there was not a good example, but if you go over a jump, the car usually sticks a lot easier. Right, this time, aim for the tunnel, not for the rock. Or you can just go off into the water, that's fine. Car was getting a little bit dirty. Surprised I haven't broken any of the windows after doing that. I think I upgraded the car with armoured plating. Ooh. Oh, come on. Come on. Still half a mile ahead. We got this one in the bag. Still funny though, if you go on the grass, you slow down. It's like, you shouldn't slow down, you're in a bloody 4x4. You should carry on going at your regular speed. And there we go, just under a mile. But we got the victory done. Splendid. 2:45.23. And we'll move on then. 3 races to go. But first, we have to input our name, of course. Nice. So 62 to 32, we got a 30-point advantage. 3 races to go. We've won the championship because if we finish last, we get a single point. And you get 10 points for a race victory. So even if I finish last on all the races, I'll end up with 65 points. Night Sky, if he were to win the next 3 races, would get 62 points. So we've won the championship. That was very easy. We've done it really, really early in the season. So it was like a Michael Schumacher-esque championship victory, that. Anyway, Northern California, stage 3, or track 3. And we'll get this one done. And it should be plain sailing. And of course, it's piddling down with rain. Away we go. I wish I could change the soundtrack to this, just Metallica, because Metallica is bloody awesome. But unfortunately, not going to happen because I'd get a load of copyrights. Bloody strikes and this, that and the other. Metallica would definitely make this game a lot more lively than it is. Across a swollen river. Suboptimal Prime is not really doing that well. Already dropped back. Now see, during the Amazon stages, or Arizona stages, I apologise, roll the car off a cliff into the water, the windscreen or the back window doesn't crack. Slightly glance a wall, and your windscreen and everything else just completely goes ballistic. Makes no sense whatsoever. That is pretty much this game in a nutshell. It makes no sense. Brakes, who needs brakes? And that is lap 1 that completes with a short time of 1:22.23. Looking at the time, not where I'm going. Still 0.2 of a mile gap between myself and Suboptimal Prime. I'm assuming that is him in second. Just want to get this race finished and the 2 remaining and be done with the championships. Then we can move on to the penultimate episode, which will be next time, of course, which will be the 4x4 Pro class. Yes, looking forward to the end of this series now. So I would like to get through some more rubbish games before I start bringing out the good ones and the most iconic ones that people have a lot of fond memories for. These ones not so much, but hey, at least I get these series done, so you don't have to. Ooh, come on. Oh, we've lost a bit of time, 0.1 of a mile. Oh no, 0.0 of a mile now, where is he? Is it Suboptimal Prime? Let's have a look. And no, it's the Silverado looking thing. But that's alright, we get the victory anyway. 256.7. That's a nice quick time. And again, the obligatory name input screen. We haven't seen enough of this. Done. And yeah, 72 to 38. 2 races remaining. And we are now in Florida, track 2. So, rinse and repeat should be another victory. Should be, he says, in theory. And here we go then for the penultimate time. Off we go. And once again, the music blaring over the engine sounds. Who have we got behind us this time? Oh, it's the Silverado. It looks like the... well, it looks like a Silverado. It might be another machine, but... definitely looks like it. Make easy work of him, though. Bugger off. Come on, go away. Usually if you clip them, they usually go out of control and crash into the side, but he's not really playing ball this time. He's actually putting up a semi-decent fight, which is unusual. Come on, get out of the way. No, that didn't work. That made things worse. This song sounds very much like a rips-off version of Mortal Kombat. Just very, very badly composed. Oh, where has he gone? There he is. Just seen the glimmer of his bumper in the sunlight. Or thereabouts. He is very slow through some of these corners. Oh, where are you, you little stinker? There he is. Ah, that's what I wanted to do. Right. That ain't gonna stop him that for too much longer. No, he's already back up and running again. That was a bit of a failure. It's fine. No worries. 1 lap to go. Got a quick lap time as well. 1:37.43. And because you're in 4x4s, it would be nice to bypass most of this track and just go over the scenery and just complete the race a lot quicker, but sadly, they don't allow you to do that. Come on, crash, bugger off, go away. No, it didn't work. Ah, there we go. That's what I want to do. If you get them slightly unsettled, they tend to overcorrect a bit too much and they crash. But again, it doesn't matter if we win or lose this race, because we have a lot of points in advantage now to win the championship. So we could literally half-ass the rest of this championship, the last 2 races, and finish last if we wanted to, and still win the championship by a good 30-odd points. But I don't want to do that. I do want the victories. Just to rub salt into the wound of my fellow competitors. Is the ending coming up? Should be shortly. And there we go. Another race won. And yeah, we are on course for dominating this championship. Well, we are anyway. We ended up dominating it from the get-go, to be honest. But, oh well. Oh, nope. Oh, this is weird. Now you have to use the analog sticks to input your name, and sometimes it doesn't play ball. So, yeah, there we go. 82 to 44. 1 race remaining. And where are we now? Louisiana, track number 3. So, back to good old Rome. Or, again, Louisiana with the GIF images of bar and little cocktail glass or whatever it is. And here we go for the last time. And we're underway. There we go, the lap finally does get underway. I like how they start you back a little bit further from the start-finish line, so the lap doesn't technically start for about a good 10 seconds or so. Ooh. Oh my word, he's blasting ahead. Get back here, you scum. You scum-sucking dweeb. Oh, he went into the wall. Oh, but so did I. Okay. We're as bad as one another. That's pretty much guaranteed. Okay, so he's literally grazed my car and my rear window. Shattered. Thank you very much for that. Oh my word. Now, when I said I didn't mind if I didn't win the last race, or the last couple of races, I didn't mean that literal. I do want to win, but this is making things a little bit harder. Sideswipe him, boom, like so, but that doesn't really do much. I thought the leader would be a lot further up the road than he is. Only 0.2 of a mile. But will we catch up to him? That is the big question. Probably not. Nope, not if we're going to keep doing that. Well, I don't know. He doesn't seem to do very well in the tight corners. So he could have a chance of catching up to him. Oh my god, the steering. You stop steering and the car carries on going in the same direction. It is really not nice. Well, we're on the last lap anyway, so this torment will be over very shortly. And then we do it all over again in the pro class, which is going to be fun. Oh, and again, the little bits of wall that jut out. Rather inconvenient. Oh well. Not having the greatest of times with it this time. That would have been good if I scraped the wall in a different slight angle. Could have kept the speed, but... Right, he's just there, so if I can cut some of these corners, be handy. Didn't cut him enough. Still 0.2 of a mile behind. No, it looks like I'm going to be coming second in this race. Which is a shame, but again, it's not... Oh, okay, I have now climbed over the scenery. Okay then, yeah, he's already crossed the start-finish line, you can tell, because the mileage at the top has disappeared. And there we go, that is the last race in the championship. 355.8 and 354.46. And there we go. What do we get for winning this championship? I will give you a very, very quick answer. Absolutely bugger all. But we win 88 points to 54. That's pretty awesome. And again, congratulations, you are the 4x4 professional champion. Hooray. So next up will be the Hot Rod Amateur Division. and then finally finishing off with the Hot Rod Pro. So I will be back next time then. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you for the penultimate episode of TNN Motorsports Hardcore TR. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.